So yesterday we have installed the additional application server. Okay. So after that, so we have not tested that application server. So let's see how the load balancing will happen, how the message server will distribute the load to the available application servers here, right? So let's see the configuration here. So we have installed this application server, and we will try to start the another application server. So but I don't think this will start or not due to the space issues or memory issues.
Sir, here one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, here we have SAP practice one. I mean, primary application server is only one, right, sir? For both additional and normal previous application server as well. Message.
Means within in one host, within the same SAP practice host, we have installed the multiple application servers.
ఇది ఒకటే మనం చేయింది.
Okay.
Yeah, we can also install the additional application server from different host also. That is possible. The same host or different host. Different host means different operating system also we can do the installation. That's possible. So it means not only in the same host, another operating system also we can install it. You got my point, right?
Yes, but will there be two this one message servers for both, sir?
No. So additional application server, they don't have any the additional application server only dispatcher, and the remaining process will be there. So nothing apart from that.
NQ one message will be same for both.
No, ASS is only one. ASS is only one. The only thing is, so dispatcher, IGS, ICM, and dialog work process, this will be the more. This will come more.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing is, if one is down, another one will handle it. Something work is there here, you can stop it, other will take the load. Then you can bring up and you can work on this application server. So like that, so the load will be distributed among the application servers. Among the application servers, the load will be distributed. So that is the purpose. So we have this additional application servers concept. See, if one is started, another one is going down. Because of the space or memory issues, we can check it out. If we go to the here, dispatcher is stopped. So goodbye. So which means memory, the mem limit, EP mem limit, emergency shutdown.
41 68 mails है मला.
So emergency shutdown here, emergency
Already
shutdown. So emergency shutdown. So which means system is so suffering from some virtual memory. So in that case, what we can do, we can go to the systems and go to the systems and advanced. So let me try to increase the some memory limitations here. But because within the C drive only we have installing the SAP and other application servers, right? So that may be the reason here, right? So what I am doing here, so 10,000 starting. Let me start the another application server. Why? Because if you have another application server, then only the load distributions will work. Otherwise, the load distributions will not work here. So that is what I'm trying to do now. So MMC is there. That is the reason right click can stop and start. So these things we can perform it, but still it is down. So let me try to reboot the OS once. Windows, right? Windows. So Windows always create the problem. So with the memory and everything. So Linux is not like that. So Linux will be always. So it will be. It won't. There is no memory issues. Nothing Linux, and also it is a safe. But only thing is Linux commands, we need to practice it here. So that is the main thing here. So today, so once that is restarted, then we can start that application. Then we can discuss it about so how to the logon load balancing will work, means the message server. In the message server will work based upon the groups, logon groups here, right? Suppose example, so message server we are discussing, right? Message server. So the transaction code for message server is SMMS. Here we can see the message server is up and running or not, we can see. But the message server will work based upon the logon groups which you created in the SMLG T code, SMLG transaction code here, right? So SMLG will work based upon the logon groups you created in the system here. So here in the SMLG, we have to create the group. Then only in that group, you need to assign the particular application server here. So if any request comes, this group is pointing to these two application servers. Then so your message server will route the request to the available application servers here. So let me show you now. So once we log in now, let me log in. And WD 0001 and 02 is the new app server which we installed it here. Okay, so that is done. So now open the MMC, then start it. Okay, so right click and start it. Then it will ask the SID, ADM, user ID, password, or administrator user ID, password. Then you can provide the password here so that it will start it here. First, always when you are starting the SAP, first it will start the ASS instance. See, then only the remaining application servers will be started. Then only the remaining application servers will be started here. App server, primary application server, then followed by the additional application server also will be starting. See, both are starting mode now. Both are starting here, right? So both are starting here. Both will come to the green status here. So what we have done is we have just to increase the paging memory. We have increased it here, right? So that is done. So we have done it here. So once this is done, so let me check the ports here. What is the ports here? DP ports 3232, and this is started, and this is also started. See, all are green. So all both application servers are green now here, right? Both application servers are green now. So just I will cross check the port numbers since we will accessing this from our main RDP server, right? Let me cross check that one. The ports, inbound ports, why the two ports are configured here? Why these two inbound ports here? Already one is there. So 32 and 3336. So these are the main ports. So this is very important for 32. So port number allocation. So 32 instance number, 33 instance number, 36 instance number. So this number you can remember it. This is the DGM. Just remember this one, DGM. D means so dispatcher port number. G means so gateway port number. M means the message server port number here, message server port number. Okay, these port numbers are, it should be open status, allowed list always. Okay, so then just try to access the system, your SAP practice and 02. So let's see whether you can able to access. You are connected to the individual application servers here. right? Individual application servers here. So what I will do, let me try to check the etc host name, whether the SAP practice is configured or not. SAP practice 121, 129. Yes, that is the IP changed. Okay, so what I'm doing here, NWD, we have the multiple application servers here, right? So now you are able to open. Now if we go to the system, oh, this is locked. What is the password? Let me try. Anybody knows the password of NWD? Who installed it?
Try welcome 2024. That
No, I tried it,
welcome.
but it's not working.
So W used caps, right?
Yeah. Let me try. I think anybody logged in previously, first of all. This
No,
No, right?
sir. It was showing some error, like we couldn't log in. So we were using that
Okay,
link.
let me reset. Let me reset the password. But to reset the password, we need to set the one parameter. Again, restart is required. The guy who installed it, if he knows the password, but that's fine. We can reset it. Login slash. You no need to worry about this one. You will get maybe in the next another 2 classes, you will get how to log into the this without any with the emergency user and everything. How to log in, you will get it out. So login slash no underscore automatic underscore user underscore SAP star equals to 0.
You are enabling SAP Star, sir.
Right. So we are enabling the SAP star here. SAP star means it's automatic login of the SAP star here. So which means all user IDs are locked, right? So we are changing the password. You can see here default value is 1. Then we change it to the 0. Then both the default. So it is enabled here. So we are changing to the 0 here. So 0 we changed it. But thing is here, we need to reset the password here first of all. Using the studio SQL, using the studio here. Let me go to here. We have to restart again. So I set the password. So we have to go to the database level, command prompt mode and new query. So select bname from ECD not NWD dot USR02. Execute. So user is there here. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete the SAP star from database here. So delete SAP star. If you delete SAP star and it will work here, right? So I'm going to delete the SAP star because already. So there in the system here. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to delete. So delete command. So delete and delete from ECD dot, sorry, NWD dot USR0 to table. This is the table where actual user records will be stored here, right? So where so mandate mandate equals to so 000, so 001
System
and
name wrong, right? NED you mentioned.
sorry, NWD. Yes. So mandate is equal to this one, and b name equals to SAP star. So execute invalid mandate. Okay. Colon mandate capital letter. My God. Mandate. Execute. Okay. This is affected. Then 000 also I'm deleting here. Okay. One rows affected here. So this is done here. So let me try without restarting. So then once you done it, then here BASS pass is allowed. But here we need to do the restart. Restart is required. After done these changes, we need to do the restart of the system. So let me do the restarts here. So when you do the restart, you will be disconnected from the system here. So let's do the restart. But because these passwords we are not sure, right? So first time we are logging. So that is the reason. So we are so emergency user we have activated by setting the parameter. So this topic you will get in the client administration time. So we have the client administration topic. That time you will come to know so this topic and everything here. So here so application servers are stopped. Then you are going to stop the ASS. Again, it is starting mode here. Oh, perfectly starting this time. After setting the parameter, so after setting that virtual memory, so both application servers are starting mode now, right? Both are starting mode now. So once it is done, then see application server is shut down here. Now log into the SAP. Now see until it is connecting status, until any one of the work process is free here, then immediately you will get the connection. So here all are waiting status dialogues. So that is the reason you are able to get the screen here. You are able to get the screen in the systems here, right? Now SAP star with PASS pass. See, now you are allowed to log in now. So previously we are unable to log in. Now you are allowed to log in. You are able to log into the your SAP star with the pass, right? So now what I will do, we will do the so this is a new system, right? I think we have to, that's why we have to do the some post activities here like SICK, the STMS, the skin things we have to configure it here. So we need to log into the 000. At least we logged into the systems that worked. For newly installed systems, after you log in, it will take some time to log in. Country, India, time zone, India time zone. Okay, this is fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create the one user for us. Why? Because we don't have any users here. So if you create the one user, so everybody will log into that user and they can do the practice, right? So that is the reason I'm going to create the basis user with our common password. You can use it. Okay. So we have created the user. So then we are good now. Just log out from all the sessions, log into the NWD. So here you are logging to the, you see here, you are logging to the SAP with the custom application servers. Means one dedicated application server only you are configured, you are logging here, 02 app server. 02 you are logging. But what about the 00? If 02 is done, will you able to log in? No. So that is the reason. So we have to configure the group server selection here, right? So then only the load balancing will work here. So log into the system here with the user ID and password, right? So the only database is one and ASCS is one. Application servers are multiple here. So if you do any work in from any application server, common database, right? It will go and store into the common database only. Okay. So here, what's happening here? The message server, SMMS message server will work based upon the logon groups here, right? So, but here we can see the message server monitoring SMMS. We can see the status here. So, two app servers are up, 0002, two app servers are up here. So, if you go to the SM51, SM51 is the transaction code to check the active application servers, right? SM51 is the transaction code to check the active application servers. How many application servers are active? That will give you the results here. So if you use the SM50 only one application server related work process we can see, right? This is only application server 02 related. How many work process are there? How many are free? You can see it here. Only 02 related. Then what about the SM66? We discussed, right? If you have the multiple application servers, all application server work process status we can see in the one single screen, right? So here NWD 02020202, then 00000000 related these things are there, right? Which means all the application servers related 02000002 up. This app servers related work process information we can see in the one screen here, right? If you have only one only we can see it here. But if you go to the SM50, only one app server related work process, this 11 process we can see it here. Go to SM66 global. But if you go to the SM04, what is the transaction code for SM04? What is the use of the SM04?
That specific system user logged in, we can see.
Yeah, one specific application server, how many users are logged in, we can see only one user. But if I go to the AL08, the both the application servers, how many users are logged in, we can see it, right? One user is from the 00, one user is from the 02, we can log in here, we can see it here, right? So two user sessions, two backend sessions, means it will distribute the load here. So as part of the message server concept here, load balancing, message server will work based upon the groups, logon groups, which you configure in the SMLG transaction code here. If you go to the SMLG, create a one group here. Suppose like public group. Why? Because you are giving the system to the public group. So just you can assign these two app servers to the public group here. So what will happen here? Public group is pointing to the two app servers. Public group is pointing to the two app servers here. So these two users, so here, whenever user logins to the SAP system, whenever the user log into the SAP system here, so he is connecting to the ASCS instance. So ASCS instance, and here we have the groups. This is the one app server. This is the one app server. This is the one more app server here, right? User, if the multiple applications, one application server, then directly you can connect to the one application server. That is fine. But if this is down, user cannot log in. Why? Because even though another app server is up, then another ASCS is up. That is fine. But this is the ASCS. This is the ASCS. This is the app 2. This is the app 1. This is the app 2 and this is the app 1 here. This is the group. Right? Which SMLG we will configure it here. So if the user, if he's directly connecting to the app server, you can able to log in, but only one application server you can log in. But unfortunately, if this is down, you cannot log into the system. But if the user trying to connect to the ASCS instance message server based upon the group, then what will happen? This will pointing to the two app servers here, right? So this two app server, this group is pointing to the two application servers here, two app servers. The public group is pointing to the two app servers here. So then in this case, what will happen? What will happen in this case here? So if one is down, then another is up, you can able to log into this server here. So based upon the message server groups, then your load will be, user request will be distributed to among the application servers. We have how many application servers are there. Your user request will be, distributed. User request will be distributed among the application server here, right? So that is the main thing here, right? So that is the main thing here, right? So, but first of all, we have to create the group, and that group you need to assign to the two app servers. That is fine. Then once you done it, these changes here, when done these changes here in SMLG, go to your new connection. Then click on the new here, not the custom application server. Custom application servers means directly connecting to the either this application server, this application server. Then what is the use? Directly connecting to the app server. So there is no load. That is the reason you need to connect to the via message server, you need to connect it. So in that case, what will happen? You need to provide the group server selection. Then in this case, NWD via groups you are connecting, description you have written NWD, then message server details you need to give like, so what is the message server host name? SAP practice : 3601 is the message server instance number, port number, right? What is the message server port number? 3636. Suppose if you go to the SMMS, 3601 is the port number, message server instance number. Then just to select the group server selection here, then you will come to know the default group. Normally default group should be displayed here. Why it is not displaying the default group? So there is a default group should be displayed here, default group. So once the default group is displayed, which is why? Because default you created the public group, public you created, then the public group will be displayed. So based upon this group, suppose if you create the one more group, default space, whatever it may be, you can create it, multiple groups, you can create it. So based upon the creation, based upon the group, this group is pointing, suppose like if you give the default group, the default group is pointing to the only one app server here, only one app server here. So then you can able to log into the one app server only here. Like that we can restrict it. Suppose there is a non-important users from the UK, so they want to use our system, then in this case you can use this group only dedicated application server you can provide to them, they can log into the only one application server instead of using the multiple. If this is down, they cannot log in, even though second one is up. So this group application server like this, it will work. Why? Because here we can check the load distribution for each and everything. We can check the load distribution. What is the load distributions and everything? We can check it out here in SMLG. So right, response time and everything, we can check it out here. So, but here, custom application server, then 3601, the group server selection is not, why please not display the group server selection. So just click on the new and new application server connection, then connection group server selection here. So NWD groups, via groups you are connecting, then NWD. So there is a SAP practice and 3601 port number you need to give it here. Then only the groups will be displayed here. See, groups will be displayed. So you can select the groups. Whatever the groups we created, it will come to in this list here. Then now you can log in now. You can log into the different users. You can log into the systems, different users and different sessions, multiple sessions. You can log into the system here. Via groups you are logging, right? Then what will happen? The message server will distribute the load here. Message server will distribute the load here. Suppose one is the basis user. You can log into the basis user. So here the message server will distribute the load to the available application servers here. So multiple users can log in. That's not a problem. But only thing is, so your message server, based upon the load, the message server will route the request to the available application servers here, right? So if you go to the AL08 here, so you can see the request. So some request, total 5 sessions you logged in here. So here in that, so in that 3 sessions are in the one application servers, remaining 2 sessions are in the 02 application servers here. 02 application servers here. So which means you are able to log in now here, right? One is, so I mean some sessions are equally distributing here. See, distributed equally, it is distributing the request here. Now, why? Because so not all the request in the one host. All users are logged into the basis SAP star B. So other users, not only one application servers here. We have the one more application server. They are logged into the one more application servers also, right? So here how it is happening means, based upon the logon groups which you created, message server will distribute the load to the among the application servers equally. The load will be distributed to the application servers here, there, right? That is the main thing here. One more thing is here. So jobs, especially not only user creation, the groups background jobs also we can switch it out here. For that one, so you need to go to the SM61. SMLG, you can create the logon groups here. If you go to the SM61, SMLG, so users logon groups here. The users who are logging their groups wise, we can create, and they can log into the our SAP systems here. Which application server they are logging, they are not sure. But only thing is, so system will decide that time. But when you are connecting through direct application server, so that time it will be a problem. If you are connecting to direct application server, suppose example, if you see, instead of groups, you are connecting to one application server only, you will log into this application server. But if one is down, you cannot log in, right? So you cannot log in even though other application server is active here, right? So in that case, what I am going to do now, I am, so group server selection, so which means SMLG. Then SM61, that is the background BTC server groups. BTC server groups we can create in the, so then BTC server groups, background job server groups, we can create it here in the SM61. In the transaction code, we can create the background server groups here. We can create it here. We can create the new group. So suppose like I can create a SAP the BTC default group, if you create it here, all the jobs will run here. Then in this group here, you can assign the list of app servers here. So 00, and then go to the assignment, then 02, how many application servers you want to participate. So do you have assigned the 2 app servers in this group here. So what will happen here in the background job concept here, SM61, you create the background job server groups you created. So in this group, whatever the big background job it is using the group, your system will be distributed to your jobs to the among the application servers here. Suppose if you go to the SM37, so let's see how many jobs are running. No jobs are active currently, right? So then nothing is active. Since this is a new system, there is no load on the system. Let me create it here. So what will happen? Let me create the one test job here. Test job with a different thing here. You can use it. Any program you can use it. Go back. Start conditions. Immediate. You can schedule it here. So this job, what we can do, like let me maintain the periodic values every 1 minute for now. Every 1 minute this will run, so that we have some jobs, how the jobs are distributing and everything we will come to know here. Here I have not defined any target here. Here we can define the target also here, where you want to define. If you define the BTC group, you should define it or not. If you it will take automatically. If you define it, then it will point to this group, but this group is pointing to the 2 application servers, right? Your jobs where there will run on the 00 or 02 here. That's not a matter here, right? So now you saved it, done it. So you have released it. So multiple times you have released it. Now go to the SM37 and see the status here, how the jobs are running here. Oh, almost 3 jobs are executed. Let me check. We can just change the layout here. Change the layout. Why? Because we would know executing server, where it is executing and target. So we need to know here, right? Right? Executing server here. So what's happening here? So 00. See, one iteration it is executed on the 00. One iteration it is executed on the 02 here, right? So then click on the refresh button. Then you will come to know 0002. One iteration is completed here again. Now again 00. So which means jobs also distributing. Jobs also your request is getting distributed here. Your jobs also distributing here. So keep on distributing here. See, the jobs are running here, right? So 3 jobs I released it. 3 jobs are doing here, right? Otherwise, so no. I want my job only specifically to run on only one application server. Means go to the test, change the mode, then here change the your target mode to the only one application server. Then click on the save button. Means okay, this application server, this is will run only on this target host 00, right? The jobs which are pointing to the target group here, so system will decide where to run. System will decide here. So in this way, your background jobs also will running on the multiple application servers. Multiple application servers, these jobs are running here, right? So this is the way we can distribute the load here among the application servers. We can distribute the load here. So go to the SM36 here, standard jobs here. Because standard jobs we are not scheduled. That is the reason load information is not showing. So default scheduling. All the standard jobs are there. Standard jobs. This will run automatically in the system to collect the system status and everything here. If you go to the SM37 and see the information, now you will come to know how many jobs are released here, right? So then you will come to know the status here. Here, so both the application servers, the work processor, background work processor scheduling here, right? Both the application servers here. Go to the SM37. Then from date and to date, click on the execute mode, then you can see, so load distribution. So go to the settings and change the layout. Layout is normally with the minimum parameters. We can change the layout to the, I need executing server, then target host, right? Target host here, right? So it is displaying here. So here the scheduler, the background job scheduler will distribute the load to the among the application servers. So which means you is not only specific to the one app server here. See, so one app server, it will be multiple application servers. Your load will be distributed here. Multiple the app servers, your load will be distributed here. So there is a delay. See, this job supposed to run, but there is a delay. Delay means so the work process are not ready to pick up. So there is a delay is happening here. So we need to wait. So we need to see why it is happening, why it is not there, and everything here, right? So there is a delay happening. So here, like that, you can see 001 host, 02 is the one host. This is the one host. Like that, your request is running here. Let me go to start conditions and immediate remove the here. Let me see this job where it is running here. Right, this is completed. This is 02, it is completed. So 00, it's completed. 02, it is completed. So, right. So it's then keep on running. Then this will be scheduled here. So this will be running. So just remove that. Then you don't need to mention anything here. Right. Just go to the here filter, save it. Date is in the fast. Immediate. Right? So 00, it is completed. 00, it is completed. 02. So which means the load will be distributing now among the application servers. The load is getting distributed here. So that's what it is happening in the systems here, right? So that is what it is happening here. So among the application servers, the load is distributing here. This is the way. This is the SM61. We can create the logon groups here, background job server groups here, so that based upon this groups, whatever the assignment you have done it. If you assign only one application server, then only one application server will handle all the background jobs. If you assign the 10 application servers, 10 will handle the load here. That is the main thing here. Okay. So this is the background job server groups here, right? So the SMLG is the logon groups, logon users groups here, logon user groups here. Some people public, default, portal, so different things and different application servers, they will assign it here. So that whoever connecting to the public group, this public group is pointing to the two app servers here. So your request will be allocated to either this one or this one. It is not in your control. System will control here. So whenever you are connecting here, this is assigned to the only 00. Then you are only logging to the 00. So there is no load distribution. So there is no load distribution happen in the systems here. So that's what it will happen in the systems. Okay. So that is the load distribution. Suppose here you see, is there any logon pad here? We can get more things here. Where the logon pad is there. Here you will get the all the things here. No logon pad here. Okay, that is fine. So we can also install the logon pad here in our gem server. That is fine. So here, what I can do here you are connected to the multiple sessions you have opened here. So like that, you can connect the multiple sessions. You can often open it here, open it here, open it here, open it here. Multiple sessions. If you open it, then what we can do here. So how many sessions you opened here? Go to the AL08. Then there is a 5 users logged in with 10 backend sessions here. Here, so 0000 and 02 more users are there. 00 more users are there here. So then what we can do here, I can stop the one application servers here. 02, if I stop it, so what will happen? Only 0 to related. So 0 to related, the sessions will be lost, and still you can able to log into the SAP system here. Only 0 to related. So 0 to related, this one will be lost here. This session will be lost, but still you can able to connect it. See here, application server is shut down, right? But only 3 sessions are active here, which means you are in SM51, one application server is down, 02 is down. In SMLG, you have 102 is down. So that is the reason there is no green tick mark here. So what will happen now, whenever you log into the SAP system here via groups here, you can able to log in still. Still you can able to log in because you are connecting from message server. Message server will distribute the load. Message server will distribute the load here. Even though one application server is down, still you can able to log into the another application server. Another application server you can able to log in because of the groups, right? Because of the groups here, and also the jobs also will run in the one application server only. The jobs also will run in the one application server. If you go to the L08, so see here all the sessions are related to the 0000 only. 6 sessions are there here, right? So then if you go to the SM37, so if you go to the SM37 here, then see the jobs here. So jobs are executing, but so the coming jobs will execute only on the one application server, that is the 00000. But the jobs which are dedicatedly running on the 02 application server, that will be so cancelled status. Why? Because that is the reason when you are creating the background jobs in SM36, don't provide any target group name here. If you provide the some group like 02, then all application 02 is down. So your jobs will be cancelled status even though 01 is up, right? So that is so this way the load distribution happen in the systems here. The distribution will happen in the systems here. The load distributions and everything will happen. You can see the green tick mark is there, which is active status. 02 is down. This is the down status here, right? So then you can start it manually. If you start it again, that will be available. Then your load will be distributed here. That will be available. Then your load will be distributed here. Their load will be distributed here, right? So that will happen. If you go to the SM51, one more application server will come into the active status here. One more application server will come into the active status here, right? So this is a memory issue again. So in case if this is also down, then all the sessions are gone, right? Why? Because if no application servers are there, then how can we log in, right? That is the real outage. One application server is down, you have the more of application servers are there, the users can log into the remaining app servers here, right? That is a strange behavior. So then that will happen in the systems here. So this is the way we can test the load balancing activities here. Here, everything is down, right? Even whatever the sessions are there currently in the system, all the sessions are gone now. All the sessions will be gone. You see, everything this 00 also I stopped it here. All will be gone here. See, so now it is loading. Then you will get the application server is not active something. See, application server is shut down and the SAP down, SAP down, SAP down, SAP down, SAP down. See, all the sessions are gone now. So you are restarting, right? All are down. So now it is starting again. You are restarted, right? Again it started. Now again it is starting the 0. It is 1. So this is starting. Again it is starting. 00 is starting now. Then this is also starting. And this will create the problem, I know. Okay. So this is the way we can do the load balancing testing activities and everything here. Okay. So, and yeah, one application server is down, another application server is active, then your load will be taken care by the another application server. But until unless you connect via group message server only here. Message server means group application server selection in. So here, in the group application server selection, you need to configure it here. Group app servers, you have to configure it here. If all are down, then you cannot connect it anywhere. So group server selection, custom group selection here. These two are important here. This is the connecting to the particular application server. This is connecting to the message server. So message server is only one for instance, one SID, only one SID, only one application, one ASCS instance, one DB only. But application servers are multiple to handle the load and everything here. This is the way the load distribution will happen. Okay, got it? Any questions, anyone?
Sir, this group servers are used for end users or
Yeah. Mainly for users will use it here. End
end
users
users?
only mainly they will use for these groups. Otherwise, what will happen? So they don't know background what will happen, what the message server will do. No one don't know except basis team, right?
Yeah.
So if they don't connect via group, we have to configure the groups only. Then only they will connect it through groups here. Their duty is they will open the SAP logon pad or something. Then so they will log into the SAP system. They will insert the something like they will do the something here, right? So, but they don't know where they are connecting, which application server they are connecting. But if they are connecting one application server, it is down, then they will send an email like SAP system is not available. Please take care of like that. They will send the message. But if you are connecting to the groups, at least one application server is active, then the user can log into the system, then they can able to work on the systems. Okay.
That NQ server types use that we can discuss in further classes, right?
Yeah, that I will discuss. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. No, I remember that one. Don't worry, I will discuss NQ. Types of NQs are there. I will discuss. We have only 4 minutes. That is not possible. Max tomorrow I will discuss. Okay.
Sir, if the additional application service down means that already running jobs all will be
Cancelled.
cancelled, no?
Yeah, cancelled. If the
That will
upcoming,
impact, huh?
yeah,
That will
it will
impact.
impact. But upcoming, which are going to run, that will
Okay.
run on the available application servers.
Okay, and once it is up, the
Yes.
whichever is cancelled will again it will start, right?
No, it won't run. It won't run. But
Okay.
it cancelled jobs, it won't run. Again, if there is a schedule next 1 minute, then in that 1 minute, the new app server is up, then that will run.
Okay.
So new jobs will run. Either that already completed jobs or new jobs will run on the new application server, which is available.
Okay.
Suppose in your team, you are the two members are there, you and your friend, and you and
Okay.
me, suppose example. Okay,
Okay.
manager is there. Manager will take the load from client and he will distribute to between us. Then we are doing the work. So then one day you are in the one day, suppose like I'm in the absent. Okay. So then entire load will be on only you, right? That day, that 2 days you have to work on the assignment projects and everything. Only that load will be distributed to only you, only your first person. You are
Yes.
suffering with the work.
Okay.
When I join the shift, immediately I will take the some load from you. Then we
It will
both are
shared.
yes, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Equally distributing. Then equally who are distributing? Manager. So message server here.
Again, here the memory CPU will be less, right? How the load it will take, sir, full load in primary.
Dialog work process are there, right? Dialog will take the load. So that is the
Okay.
reason in the real time, in the real time environments, we will not install on one host, one application server on the one host, another application server on the another
On the
host,
other
we will
host.
install it. In this
Okay.
way, so we have another application server, CPU memories are there that will distribute it.
Distribute. Okay.
Some customers they will install on the in one host, two app servers they will install it, but some customers different. But multiple ways, either way it is possible in the SAP.
Okay, sir.
So, sir, how we can in a Linux, how we can particular application server start and stop?
How we can
Start and stop this particular application server in Linux operating system.
Yeah, same.
This
Like if it is the Windows, yeah, there is a one class startup and starting procedure. So if it is the Windows MMC, SID, then we can stop it. If it is the, so if it is the Linux, simple. The start SAP, all means all application servers will start. Then start SAP, only that particular application server you give it, only that application servers will stop. When stop SAP, then that application server space, that application server, only that application server will be stopped. Linux only simple, it's very simple. Stop SAP, start SAP command, simple.
So if we use this start command, will it start everything like ACS?
Yeah, if you just
dialog?
execute start SAP, all means everything will be started. Whatever there in that that host, in that host you have the two app servers, one ASCS, everything will be started.
But if it is in different hosts, like let's say IROT,
Then you need to start individually. You need to log into the
oh,
each and
okay,
every host. You have to start it.
okay.
Uh, Ravi sir, Chandra here. Sorry.
Yes, Chandra.
Sorry, sir. I missed that due to the meet. Sir, I think it's very related to me, sir. I mean, log on this load balancing.
Right, exactly. So
So,
in
so,
your case also
sir,
you, yeah.
sir, can I first we need to apply that in quality system, sir? Can we check that? Will that
Quality system?
heavy load and we'll check that in quality system, then only we can apply. That is better, or directly we can.
No, production we cannot do anything so directly, but always our changes will be development quality, then finally in the production. So, but
Yeah.
production only we have the multiple application server development quality. We don't have any application servers means directly we can apply in the production system only.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yes, sure, sir. I will follow that same, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
One doubt, Bhaiya. Here we have installed application server and message server in the same host, right?
Right.
If we install a distributed server, that means another server,
Yes.
how to integrate with the app server to message server?
You no need to integrate it. Already
Oh,
SAP tool, SAP
oh,
will connect it. During the installation time, it will ask
oh,
the please provide the ASCS host name. Then when you
okay.
are providing the ASCS name, there is one
Yeah, yeah.
internal protocol. So
Okay.
automatically it will connect to the ASCS instance.
Okay. Okay.
Automatically it will connect to the database instance.
Okay. Then those two app servers to connect to ACS.
Right.
Okay, right. Thank you.
So we no need to integrate it when you are doing the installation time. So
Yeah.
the tool SWPM tool will do that integration part
Okay.
when you are doing the installation part.
Okay. Understood.
Sir, ACS server will not take any load, sir.
No.
Application.
That is ACS will not take any load. Where the work process are there in the application server only. So application server will take the load.
Okay.
So if it is we are installing additional application server in the same host, so either we can install additional application server or else that we can increase the dialog and BTC, that both are the same, right?
Yeah, both the ways we can think it out. In the existing system, we can increase the dialogues and why again installing the additional application server. So we can just increase the process in the existing application server means that we can do it. But if that application server entirely is down, then users will not able to log in, right? But if you install the multiple application servers on the same host, if one is down, at least one application server is active, right? So users can log in. So multiple use cases here we can think it out. Depends upon the customer's mentality. So we can plan it. So SAP either in the same host or different host we can install it.
Yeah, so if it is in different distributed system, it will be good, right?
Right. If it is a distributed system, that is a very good actually. Why? Because if the both are in the one host, if my host is down, both application servers are down, right? Then what is the use case here? So in that case also the people will think. So in that case, if one operating system you install the two application servers here. If this two are even after operating system is down due to maintenance activity, then in this case your both the SAP systems are not available. So there is no use case. In that case, there is a downtime. Suppose if you install one SAP on the two operating systems, so the people are doing the OS upgrade on this activity, then app one is up, then people can log into the app one. There is no downtime. Then app 1 is completed, then we will take the app 2 up, and app 2 app 1 is down, then people can log into the app 2. So there is no downtime. Distributed way. If it is a distributed multiple operating systems, then no issues. Okay, so just try that one. So just check it on the SMLG RJ12, sorry, SM261, and create the groups and check the job distributions and everything. So tomorrow when we connect it, tomorrow we'll work on the next one. Okay.